What's going on, guys? So I ran into one of my very first issues with the 440. Honestly, there's nothing super wrong with it, I'm assuming. But last night, my battery decided to take a shit on itself. So you can see right there, I had it disconnected all night. When I was trying to attempt to put the negative terminal back on, it would burn, like quite literally burn, and it started to melt all around here and even on the underside of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to put in like a cheap AutoZone battery or something like that to see if the car actually receives the power, and hopefully the battery just took a shit on itself. Eventually I'll replace it with an actual BMW battery, or even upgrade into like one of those Zero or those like very lightweight racing batteries. That would be ideal, but man, that shit is expensive, bro. That shit is like what, $1,200, $1,300 just for a battery? I mean, they do last a very long time and they're very lightweight, so it could be beneficial to the build, whatever. I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on, and I'll even make an install video about how to replace that battery. Hopefully it's just a battery and the car finally starts. It sucks because I wanted to get a couple more runs in before the car actually gets put up, but unfortunately it's not looking too great for me right now. So I'll pick up the camera in a few. Stay tuned for an update. Peace. Alright guys, a little update for you guys. I took out the original battery and I replaced it with the AutoZone battery, but they sold me a dead battery. So right now I'm gonna go try to replace it, and hopefully I can get a good battery that will charge so I can get the car started. Alright guys, so got the new battery, tried to install it, and boom, I think this shit got fucking shot too. My theory is that it's a problem with this wire right here. I'm gonna try to replace this. If not, this shit's going to a shop. Fuck BMW. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. What's going on, guys? So I just wanted to make this final video about what actually happened with the car. So it comes to find out, the car wasn't starting because of something got stuck in the alternator, like a piece of metal or aluminum, that was causing the car not to start, maybe like a short to ground or something like that. I brought it to a shop. They helped me out a lot. I'm not gonna name the shop, but it was very, very overpriced for what it was. I probably will not bring it to that shop ever again, but we live and we learn. I had the mechanical knowledge to do it myself. I was just being lazy, and I really paid a hefty price for that, But further ado, when I got the car back and it was actually running, I ran into some more issues where I was smelling fuel in the car. So when you're smelling fuel in the car, I mean, it's never a good thing, but I kind of let it go because they opened my low pressure fuel pump. So I was just thinking that maybe, I'm just smelling the residue of the gas, it'll go away in a couple days, right? So I kept smelling it, and it kept getting stronger and stronger. So I decided to pop the hood, look under the hood, and noticed I had a big, it wasn't really a small fuel leak, it was kind of a major fuel leak. So every time I was smelling gas, I kind of just pushed it to the side, which in terms could have been very, very dangerous. Thankfully, I was so fed up with the shop that I didn't want to bring it back to the shop anymore. At that point, I've already brought it back to the shop twice, still having issues. Shop was kind of being, a pain in the butt. about me getting my car finished and done. So I just decided to do it myself. I ended up fixing the fuel leak. The fuel leak was coming from a T-fitting where there was a bong on the top of it. I do have videos of that. I will insert videos to show you. But the thread tape that was used, maybe it wasn't used by them, the shop. It might have been used from manufacturer, but whoever did it, didn't tape the whole thread. So the thread was still, the fuel was getting past the thread. And that's what was causing that major leak, especially from that T-fitting where all of the fuel was going, especially to each of the injectors. So I ended up getting some thread tape. I kind of fished the bolt out of where it was. It was kind of a tight fit. I was doing it late at night. I was praying my hardest that I didn't drop it. I ended up getting it out, rethreading it, and putting it back in. I kept checking it over a couple of days, and I didn't have any fuel leaks anymore. So it kind of panned out. Not to say that there was anything wrong with the shop, but guys, if you don't have the money, don't take it to the shop. Do it yourself. Find a couple of friends. Study some videos. There's plenty of videos out there on not even just the BMW platform, any platform, to where that you can go find out what the problem is with your car. 9 times out of 10, somebody has already fixed it. Or search the internet. There's plenty of information out there. And with that being said, I will start posting more long-form videos about this car. We'll still be going over an in-depth detail about what is actually done to the car, so that you guys will be more in tune, more up to date, and we're just going to start pushing out more and more content about this car.